Let's see how you did on questions 7 and 8. When we look at domain, we look to see how far left our graph goes and how far right. You can tell from these arrows that my graph, the pattern, although sloppy, is going to continue in both directions. So because my graph goes forever to the left and forever to the right, my domain is all real numbers. My range, this is where I scan top to bottom or bottom to top. So this is as low as my graph goes, and that corresponds on my y-axis at -3. This is as high as my graph goes, and that corresponds on the y-axis to +2. So my range is -3 less than or equal to y less than or equal to +2. For number 8, these arrows tell me it goes forever to the right. That was horrible. But it does not go forever to the left. This is as far left as my graph goes. And that corresponds with -1 on my x-axis. But it goes forever to the right, so that means my x values are greater than or equal to -1. Range is bottom to top or top to bottom. It goes forever down and forever up, so my range is all real numbers. Let's look at number 9. My graph is just a vertical line. So when I look left to right, it doesn't go left. It doesn't go right. It only stays at -2. So my domain is just not -2, Miss K, +2. X equals +2. My range is top to bottom, bottom to top. I can see the arrows going forever down and forever up. So that means my range is all real numbers. Now take a moment to do number 10 on your own. My graph goes forever left and forever right, so my domain is all real numbers. My range begins at -4. It doesn't go up, it doesn't go down, so my range is just y values equal to -4. Hit pause to try questions 11 and 12. As I take a look at 11, this is as far to the left that my graph goes. And this is as far to the right that it goes. So to the left, it's going to -2. And to the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it goes to 5. My symbols will always go this way as long as you put the smaller number on the left. We had a closed circle over here on the left, so that means you can be equal to -2. An open circle on the right means you cannot be equal to 5. So I do not want to put my equals bar down there. I'm going to erase these marks here to help us see a little bit better for our range. My range Okay, bottom to top or top to bottom. This is as high as my graph goes. And this is as low as it goes. So my low value corresponds with -2 on the y-axis. My high value corresponds with 1. In terms of my low value right here, I have an open circle, so I cannot be equal to -2. But on the top, there's no open circle there, so it does include 1. Okay, let's look at 12. Left to right, left. Oops, it's hard to draw straight lines with a mouse. My goodness, that was horrible. This is as far left, and this is as far right, both with closed circles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, -4, less than or equal to x, less than or equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then in terms of my range, this is my low, this is my high. Both closed circles, so my low corresponds with -3 on my y-axis. And my high corresponds with 5 on my y-axis. All right, select pause again and try to work through 13 and 14. Okay, for number 13, this arrow is telling me my graph is going forever to the left, but it doesn't go forever to the right. As I look at my x-axis, 2 is as far as it goes, and it's an open circle. So my domain is x less than 2. My range, okay, how low does my graph go? My graph goes forever down, but in terms of up, that's as high as it goes. And that's 0 on the y-axis. And that was an open circle there, remember? Clear it off there. Okay, as high as it goes is 0, but it's not equal to 0. So my range is y values less than 0. And the last one, as I scan left to right, left, and it goes forever to the right. So my domain is going to be my x values greater than, and because it's a closed circle, or equal to -2. In terms of my y values, this is my low, and it goes forever up. So my y values are greater than or equal to -4.